The pride of Winter Park, Florida is back here on the Rich Eisen Show. Yeah, Winter Park is in the house being the Rich Eisen Show. Last time this young lady was here, it was a big day for Ballers because it was a season 1 pickup for season 2, and now season 2 has premiered, starring Arielle Kebbel here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you again.
You too. So happy to be back.
So, have we heard anything? Do we got season?
Not yet, but you know, hopefully soon. Episode aired last night.
Yes.
So maybe while I'm here, we'll find out.
Because it was pretty much, that was the scenario where you found out when you were here.
Yeah, I literally pulled into your driveway
Yes.
and found out through Twitter, thank you, Twitterverse, that we had been picked up for season 2. And you actually told me you weren't surprised because your show is a good luck charm.
It is. We feel that way, you know.
Clearly.
Yeah, we're in season 2 right now.
Yeah.
We're about to hit season 3 coming up in October. So.
When are you going to find out?
Oh gosh, you know what? Do we know? Do we know? Yes, we have been picked up for season 3.
I'm a good luck charm.
Well, when I signed my 4-year contract years ago, yeah, you are a good luck charm.
Yes.
That's why we're having you back here. And it just looks like, it feels like even the first 2 episodes to be just a little bit more serious a little bit this year. Would you agree with that assessment? That, you know, it's still funny. It's still, you know, out there.
Yeah, it's still a 30-minute comedy, but I think everyone's really comfortable in their characters now. I think they, you know, season 1's about getting to know, establishing the characters. Now season 2 is really about going on these characters' journeys with them. And, you know, clearly right off the bat, Spence is in trouble.
Right.
You know, and you're seeing JD figuring out what he's going to do with his career. You're seeing my character, Tracy, really in a tough situation and having to make choices about, you know, is the risk worth it? What is she going to do? And so I think it's really about just diving deeper in each of these characters' storylines, and especially with Andy Garcia. I mean, we brought him into the mix, so
as a rival.
Oh yeah.
To The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's that been like with Andy Garcia on this?
Oh, it's been so much fun. He's like, I mean, he's like Miami.
He is.
He is. He's like the mayor of Miami. But I was so honored to meet him. I went up to him day 1, my first day on set with him, and went to introduce myself. I said, "Hi, I'm Arielle Kebbel. So nice." He's like, "I know who you are. Very good work." I was like, thank you. I was like, Mom, Dad.
That's right.
But he's he's so friendly. He's so friendly. He was talking with all of us in between scenes and while we weren't filming. But you know, the minute the cameras are rolling, he is a pro of a different era. You know, he's the type where you ask him a question and he responds in his character. So
really,
yeah.
Off camera.
Yeah, well, he would say things like, "Well, I can do it, but we'll see what Andre does."
Now, how long did it take you to get used to something like that on the set?
Honestly, I loved it because I've done some classical training like that, and there's even been a couple roles I've done where I just needed to stay in character the whole time for just my emotional journey. But watching him, watching Dwayne respond to that was really interesting, and watching the different.
Now let's put some more meat on this bone. When you say that, because look, The Rock's blowing up. Dwayne.
Oh, he's huge.
Johnson is blowing
megastar
up. There's no other way to put it right now, right? So
this is excellent coffee. Thank you.
Oh, you are most welcome. By the way, in a Rich Eisen Show mug. That's yours to keep, by the way.
Really?
Yes, it's yours.
I've never been given a mug.
Well, let me be the first.
Thank you.
And it's just bring more good luck back to the set of Ballers.
Okay.
Just go, bring
season 3.
drink out of it when you're doing some classical training with Andy Garcia. Just take the slow sip from the Rich Eisen Show mug.
Thank you.
But I mean, he is so Dwayne is now what with Andy Garcia? Just going character for character back.
Yeah, I think it was more about, you know, all the guys like to have a lot of fun on set, and because it's a comedy, there's a lot of improv, there's a lot of kind of feel good, like throwing a joke here and there.
Right.
And Dwayne's really good at throwing in jokes. He loves kind of adding like. It's always about food. Like, it's always like bacon or pancakes or something about food.
Him?
Yeah. There's a lot of comments where he always wants to eat. But so working.
Where does he put it? That's what I'm saying. He doesn't look like he's got a spare tire.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
You're right. He does not have a spare. He has a couple spare abs, but he doesn't have any spare tires.
See, we're learning a lot about The Rock right here.
But it was more about watching. Andy brings a different vibe to the show.
Right.
So I think for each of us, we really had the opportunity to kind of meet him at his game and see what that felt like. And I thought it was really valuable.
And then Glazer shows up.
Oh yeah, well he just ruins everything. I hope you're listening, Jay.
Oh, Jay will hear.
Everyone at Unbreakable.
Jay will hear. Jay will absolutely hear. But
no, Jay calls himself the real baller, or the real,
he thinks it's about him. Right?
He does. He is convinced
that this has been made. It's got. Forget about Wahlberg and forget about The Rock. Forget about everybody else who's involved in this whole thing.
They're like side pawns in Jay's story.
He meets everybody. Glazer knows everybody.
He really does. He really does.
He might not be too far off that he's the original baller. So who else do we going to see in cameos later on this season? Can you give me a little hint?
Jay comes. I'm not allowed to say too much. Jay comes back a lot. Obviously, we've got some great football players. I think that's secret right now. I think
Terrell
they want you guys
Suggs
to
is in episode 1. T. Sizzle. Okay, from the Ravens.
Yes,
He's there.
Yes, that we're allowed to talk about.
Yes, because it's already happened.
Yes,
but there's more.
And as far as the rest,
coming.
I've got some great pictures. I can't wait to post.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. And my dad, there's a certain coach that comes back, and that my dad is a big fan of.
Okay.
So we've got and it's season 2. A lot of people thank you so much, but a lot of people want to be on the show, which makes it easier for us. So
we heard the commissioner that Mark Wahlberg reached out to Goodell or something like that. That created a little bit of a stir. Of a conversation that's going on. But look, congratulations on everything that's going on with the show again.
Thank you.
I look forward for you to if you find out in the next couple of minutes on your way back out. Will you let us know?
Of course. I'll run
Season
back
3?
in.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And you're great in this, and it's a fun show. It
Thank
really
you.
is.
I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Of course. Congratulations on Season 2 of Ballers. It's on HBO every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. When we come back, your phone calls, 844-204-RICH.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.